Hi friends, in the last session we have discussed that important functions of list, right? So what is the important functions? Length function, count function and index function, right? These are the important functions of list. Okay, first 1 minute observe what is length and what is count, what is index. Length means it's going to return the number of elements present in the list. Okay, how many elements you will give, that many elements is going to return the length, and the return type will be int. Okay, return type of length function. Length function is a int type. Okay, return type of length function is a int type. Next, count function, it returns the number of occurrences specified in the list. Okay, it returns the number of occurrences specified elements in the list. Okay, that means how many elements present in the list. If you are asking that elements how many times presented, okay, if the element is not available, it's going to return 0. Okay, but if you are not passing any parameter, then we are going to get a type error, right? So next, index means first how many elements you will give, that many elements it is going to check first occurrences of the element. Okay, where I mean first element is available. Okay, 2 and 3. Suppose 4, if you ask for the element which is not available in the list, it is going to say value error is not in the list. 4 is not in the list. So to prevent that problem, what we have to do, so first whether element is or not available or not, first we have to check by using in operator. Okay, first we have to check by using in operator, so that you can proceed to next. Clear, right? By using this way. Okay, next, today concept is we have to discuss about manipulate elements of a list. Okay, today concept we have to discuss about manipulate elements of list. Manipulating elements of list. Manipulating elements of list. Okay, so manipulating elements of list means total how many manipulating elements of list means 5. Okay, total how many elements of manipulating elements, total 5 functions are there. So total 5 functions are available. Okay, total 5 functions are available as part of list manipulating. List manipulating. List manipulating. List manipulating. So first one is a append function. First one is nothing but append function. Second one is a insert function. Insert function. Third one is a extend function. Okay, third one is nothing but extend function. Fourth one is nothing but a pop function. Okay, fourth one is nothing but pop function. Fifth one is nothing but remove function. Okay, fifth one is nothing but remove function. So first one is nothing but append function, insert function, extend function, pop function and remove function. Okay, these are we are going to discuss about as part of manipulating list elements. Okay, first one will be append function. Okay, first one will be append function. So what is append function means, append function is going to append the data. I mean it's going to add the items to the end of the list. Okay, append function, append function is going to is going to is going to add the elements to the end of the list, to the end of the list. Okay, to the end of the list. Okay, so first observe one example. First what I'm taking means ls is equal to I'm taking some empty list. Okay, this is nothing but I'm creating an empty list. Okay, this is nothing but an empty list. So first what I'm doing, ls dot append. Okay, ls dot append of what I'm taking, Sai. I'm taking ls dot append of Sai. Next ls dot append of Rajesh. Okay, ls dot append of Rajesh. ls dot append of append of Sh- so this is the third one, ls dot append of Durga. Okay, so I'm taking four elements, I'm adding. Okay, adding means by using append function I'm adding. So now observe output, print, I'm printing the list. So observe here, first I'm taking an empty list, next I'm adding. So every element is going to add at the end of the list. Every element is going to add at the end of the list. Did you observe this point? So every element is going to adding at the end of the list. At the end of the list. Okay. So this is the first example. Example 1. Next example 2. Next example 2. Next example 2. In the example 2 what I am doing means I want to add all elements which are elements divisible by 10. To add all elements to list up to 100 which are divisible which are divisible by 10. Okay, I have a list, so I want to add all elements to list up to 100 which are divisible by 10 only. Okay, now this is my requirement. So why I'm explaining this example means this type of requirements we are going to get in the future or any in the project requirement. So just to give awareness, I'm explaining this requirement. Okay, to add all elements to list. Okay, to add all elements to list up to 100 which are divisible by 10. Okay, the elements which are divisible by 10 only we have to add. So up to 100 how many elements will come, so that many elements we have to add. So now that is our goal. Okay, so observe the program first. See, in front of you I'm writing the program. First what I'm taking means ls. See, first I'm taking an empty list because we have to add the content. Okay, every time why I'm taking empty list means we have to add. Okay, so that's why I'm taking an empty list. Next what I'm doing, so I want to get the elements up to 100. So up to 100 we want means what we have to do, for I in range of range of here, observe carefully. See here, if I take 100, the elements will come up to 99 only, because range of the indection means it's going to end minus 1, it's going to consider. Okay, but here the our requirement is I want to get up to 100. So up to 100 means we have to take 101. Okay, we have to take 101. So then only we will get up to elements 100, 0 to 100. Okay, so on that what I am doing, if if I percentage 10, if I percentage 10 double equal to 0. if I if I percentage Okay, if I percentage 10, I percentage 10 double equal to 0. Okay, if this condition is true, so we can say that element is divisible by 10. So that time what I am doing, ls dot append, ls dot append of I. Okay, I'm not doing anything rocket science. First observe why I'm taking empty list means the elements which are divisible by 10 up to 100, so that elements we want to add. So for that requirement we need one special variable called list. Okay, for that we need a special element called, so I'm taking list, empty list. So I want up to 100, so I'm taking 101. So if I take 100 means 99 only will come, so I'm taking for that 101. So now 0 to 100, when one element is come, so it is going to check that element is divisible by 10 or not. So if it is divisible by 10, then only it enter into if block, then only it enters into if block. So that time what it will do, ls, okay, on this object we are adding, calling append function we are giving element. What is the element? I. So that element is divisible, that element is divisible. Okay, so in that way it is going to repeat up to 100 elements. Okay, finally it is going to print ls, finally it is going to print ls. So observe here, just this is a small requirement, but my intention is in the looping statements how we can use a list adding elements, and how we can use a if. Okay, so observe here output. If you observe here 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, like we are getting the output, right? See, if you are getting any doubts, just watch this video one more time. Okay, watch this video one more time or post your query in the comment section. Clear? Just here I am not doing anything. Just observe carefully. I will explain one more time. See, my requirement is to add all elements to list up to 100. Okay, I want to add all elements list to list up to 100 which are divisible by 10. Okay, which are divisible by 10, only those elements I need to consider, but up to 100. Okay, up to 100 how many elements were divisible by 10, that elements only I need to add to the list. Okay, for that requirement I am writing the program. Okay, so based on this question, first what we are observing, we need to add the elements. Okay, we need to add the elements means we need a one special variable. Okay, we need a one special variable that is called a list. Okay, we need one special variable that is called a list. Okay, that's why I'm taking an empty list. Okay, next what I'm doing means so I want the elements up to 100. Okay, I want elements up to 100 means if I take in range if I take in range 101. Okay, 101 means 100 will come, but if you take 100 means 99 only will come. Okay, that's why I'm taking 101. Next, once the element started, so that I'm checking that element is divisible by 10 or not. Okay, if it is divisible by 10, we'll get the remainder 0. Okay, so if the element is divisible by 10, and that time will quotient will get as 0. Okay, if that condition gets matches, okay, if that condition gets matches, then only it enters into if block, and that element is going to add to the list. Okay, that element is going to add to the list. So this process will repeat until 100th element. Okay, until 100th element. So once the iteration is completed, we are printing that list. Okay, that's what we are getting the output here. Clear, right? So this is the first concept about append function in the list. It is not so. In the starting I have explained that list has manipulation function, right? Based on our requirement we can add or remove. Okay, first concept over is append function, we are adding. So we can, based on our requirement, we can remove the elements also, that is by using we can do. we can by we can do by using remove function. Okay, so next next thing is what I'm doing next, insert function. Okay, next is nothing but insert function. So insert function is nothing but to insert, okay, to insert item, okay, to insert item at a specified index position, specified index position, to insert item at a specified index position. Okay, how we will insert the item at a specified index position? So observe here, I'm taking elements. Okay, ls is equal to what I'm taking. I'm taking some elements 1 comma 2 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, I'm taking 1 2 3 4 5. I'm taking some elements in the list. See how we can insert the elements by using insert function. By using insert function. Already here some elements are there. Okay. So observe here, first print of ls. Okay. I'm printing first elements of ls. Next I'm printing print first position element in the first position. Element at first position. Element at first position. Okay, what is the element at first position means ls comma ls of 1, ls of 1. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? It's going to return element 2. Next what I'm doing means I'm going to insert, okay, ls dot insert. Okay, ls dot insert of 1 comma 890. Okay, ls dot insert of 1 comma 890. Before element, before before insert element at first position, after insert element at first position. Okay, so total list. See, I'm not doing anything rocket science here, just this is the main concept, inserting element. Okay, inserting element. Okay, here inserting element, specified position, specified position, inserting element at a specified position. So observe carefully. Now I'm running this program. If you observe here, the first element as it is. Okay, first element what I have given as it is. Next, what happening here? Next, what happening here? Before adding element, before insert element at the first position. Okay, what is our first position? This is the first position because list follows 0 based. Okay, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Okay, this is first one is 2. Next, insert 890. Okay, on this position I am inserting 890. Okay, 890. After inserting ls of 1 means 890. Okay, so final list is 1. This is the 1. Clear, right? So here observe the point. First, how many elements are there? 5 elements. But if finally, how many elements we are seeing? 6 elements, right? This is the intention of insert statement. Okay, this is the example 1. This is the example 1. Next example 2. Next example 2. Next example 2. See here what I am doing means normally I am inserting the element at first position. Okay, I am inserting the element at first position. But list follows positive and negative also, right? So to that what I am doing means I want to add at -1. Okay, I want to add element at -1. See, I'm taking -1. So in our case, what is -1? For the ls of -1 means this is the element. Okay, in our case, this is the one. Before insert element at the first position. Okay, last insert before inserting element. After inserting element. See, observe here now the same program as previous only, but here just I have changed the -1. Okay, just here I have changed the -1. Okay, observe carefully. I'm running this program. If you observe here, first I'm taking list. Before inserting element, this is 5. After inserting element also 5. Okay, after inserting element also 5. But 890 added at the same position of -5, but minus 5 means it came to just towards right side one position. Okay, so it came towards at right at one position. Okay, so this is nothing but in the negative direction. This is nothing but in the negative direction. Suppose I have another doubt. Okay, example 3. Example 3. What I will do is, what I will do, here I will take -10. Here I will take -10. So do we have ls of -10? So no, we don't have ls of -10. ls of -10. Okay, so first observe the output. It is giving error, list index out of range. Okay, it is giving list index out of range. Okay, now I'm inserting element at a 10th position. So here also it is saying that insert at -10. So here also element is not available. Now observe the real program. See, if you observe here, 890 is added here because -1 means so -10 means -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So in that way it will consider. So that's why in the starting direction it added. Okay, in the starting direction it is added the element. Clear, right? See, if you are getting any questions, so first better to watch the video. First list where I have explained how we can access the element. So if after watching, better to continue this video because -1 just list 0 based index. So how the element is adding means you will get some idea. Okay, you will get some idea. Directly if you are watching means it may create a confusion. It may create a confusion. Okay, clear, right? Next, next what I am doing. If the specified index is greater than the max index, then element will be inserted at the last position. Okay, so that means if the specified index is greater than the max index, element will be inserted at the last position. If the specified index is smaller than the minimum index, then element will be inserted at the first position. So that means note, observe the point. What I want to say is if the specified element, if the specified element, okay, or if the specified index is greater, the specified index is greater than max index, max index, then element, then element will be inserted, then element will be inserted at the last position. Okay, if the specified index is greater than the max index, okay, if the specified index is greater than the max index, then element will be inserted at the last position. Okay, inserted at the last position. If the specified index is smaller than minimum index, then element will be inserted at the first position. Okay, if the specified if the specified index if the specified index is greater than greater than okay, already consider, right, smaller than minimum index, then element element will be inserted at the first position, at the first position. Clear, right? So this is what in the last example. Observe, if the specified index is greater than the max index is greater than the specified index, then element will be inserted at the last position. Okay, where we observed here. Okay, this is the one. Next, if the specified index is smaller than the minimum index, then element will be inserted at the first position. Clear, right? So this is nothing but as part of insert function. Okay, in the next session we are going to explain about extend function and pop function. In the next session we are going to discuss about extend function and pop function. Okay friends, thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you are watching the channel for the first time. Thank you.